On this Wednesday morning, is life getting a little too hectic, too stressful? Do I have to say it like that? You may need to work out your brain. Really, we're talking about the practice of mindfulness. Podcast host, author extraordinaire, mindfulness expert Samantha Peters back with us today. Nice to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's funny, we can laugh about stress getting to us. It gets to every one of us.
Absolutely.
You're a big proponent of meditation, which we were talking during the break. Admittedly, I would love to meditate. I would love to practice that on a daily basis. I don't have the time. You hear that a lot, don't you?
I do hear that all the time. And a lot of people, like you, say they're so stressed out. And when you're feeling that stress, you're actually living in the past. And when you're feeling anxious, you're living in the future. So meditation and mindfulness actually brings you into the present moment, and you just feel so much more peaceful. And you're able to make better decisions and regulate your emotions. So you absolutely need to do it.
No, I hear that. I've read a number of articles. I read a book a long time ago. You see the 7-minute meditation, the 30-minute meditation, the spend all day doing meditation, and sitting in a tantric position. What's the right number? Is there one even?
I think it depends on the person. For me personally, I like to meditate twice per day. So I'll do it right when I wake up in the morning, a quick 10 to 15 minute meditation.
Right.
And then after my work day, it's kind of like recharging your cell phone. You need to recharge your brain. And so I do a visualization meditation for about 10 minutes.
Is there a difference in the way you meditate beginning of the day compared to the end?
Yes. So in the beginning of the day, I typically do a guided meditation. I'll go on my cell phone using the Calm app, and I'll do a quick guided meditation. And then later in the day, I'll do a visualization meditation. So I'll visualize what I want my future to look like.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Talking about a couple of tips that we have. Because again, we started this by saying, are you stressed out? And then we went into the meditation as if it's kind of a little bit of a solution. It's not a total solution, but it is going to help you manage your stress better, right?
Yes, it will. And so when you're feeling that stress, your body is pumping cortisol, and that's very acidic. So when you're meditating, you're actually flooding your body with bliss chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, and it actually strengthens your immune system as well.
And the end result of that is kind of, obviously it's a side effect, but it's a pretty good one. You focus better, you produce more, and we're talking about the output of your daily routine.
You're right. And let's talk the science behind this, because meditation actually increases the gray and white matter in your brain. So those are the two tissues in your brain that they are the connective tissues that produce your, they're kind of like information highways, right? They share information. And so when you're meditating, you're able to focus on the present moment. You're able to really boost your cognitive performance because you're in that moment.
I like that, focusing in and now. I've been trying to do that a lot more lately, and whether it's just put your cell phone down and just kind of look around and breathe it in a little bit, it does help. The end result? Maybe this will help reverse your the aging process, and it really will, huh?
This one is my favorite one.
Said the young girl on the couch.
That's funny. Yes. So there's been numerous studies that show meditation and mindfulness actually slows down the progression of aging by lengthening your telomeres. And you're probably like, Samantha, what are telomeres?
I'm asking.
They're the protective caps at the end of your chromosomes. I like to think of them as the plastic part on your shoelace.
Right.
And so as you get older, they start to break down and they start to shorten. So meditation has been linked to slowing down that progression and lengthening your telomeres, which who doesn't want to look younger?
Yeah, telomeres. That's a 7-letter word on Scrabble. Bonus points. I love that. We'll end it with this because I've heard this from other things before. But if you invest what is just a couple minutes a day, it's going to take care of the rest of the day. So it's like 2% to save the other 98.
98%.
It works, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely changed my life. It's made a profound difference in the way that I feel, the way that I'm able to think and process my emotions.
And you can hear more of that on her podcast, which is called
Light Up Your Life.
And of course, she's got a manifestation journal. One out now on Amazon, the second one coming out soon. Sam Peters.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me again.
Always a pleasure. Nice to see you.